What's going on, y'all? I know you all are wondering what transpired and what happened where I had disappeared. Well, not necessarily disappeared. Well, what was the purpose of my Twitter, Instagram post, my Facebook post? A lot of stuff happened this weekend. One, I was bit by a spider on my left arm, and it didn't get affected, but it scared me a little bit because my friend had got bit by a spider too, and his stuff got a little bit infected, and he had to go to the emergency room. So that's not what I'm coming to you all about. I'm coming to you all about because I think this is a conversation that I should have had several months ago, almost a year ago, because I remember Tasha, my girl Tasha from Alabama, my ASU, that's her favorite thing. She a Delta too. She was talking about it on Facebook the other day, and that day, and it's about single black mothers and single black fathers, and some events took place this past weekend that made me realize that I need to use my platform for a little bit more. I need to push it a little bit more. And somebody who was close to me was, kind of, somebody used a little bit of power to hold something over their head. And they were arrested. And I had to step in and help them get them out. And it really messed with me this whole weekend because a person reached out to me Saturday and I was nowhere to be found because I thought it was a telemarketer calling. I get a lot of foolish phone calls, so I don't answer them. The text messages too, so I just block and move on with my life. And they were reaching out to me and they couldn't get in contact with me. And I didn't find out until Sunday that it was, what it was and who was it from. And, some baby mama problems, mother of child problems, all that type of stuff. He said some stuff he shouldn't have said in a text message, and he was just like, he said some inappropriate things. One, be careful what you say on the internet and on Facebook. And I'm one to talk. You have to be very careful of the things that you say that people are able to sit up here and put, show it to you, like show receipts that you did it, because it can come back and bite you in your ass. And this was a $7,000 lesson. You're talking about it's been almost $2,000. That's a long story. I don't feel like talking about. And I trust this person in my life, and I love him to death. And I just hate to see people do people wrong. There are some women out here that do very good. Some single black mothers who do the very most they can to take care of their kids. And then there are some, single black women out here who take advantage of the system. And I'm not talking about food stamps. I'm not talking about all these, government subsidies. I'm not talking about that. That the system designed, as far as parents getting custody of kids and child support and all this type of stuff, the system it favors women. It does. And there's some women who know this and they do some stuff that's wrong. And this goes out, I don't know if there are even any black heterosexual men who watch me, but be careful. Keep your stuff in order, and, because there are some women out here who are very spiteful and evil. There are some good men out here, women. And some of y'all are running them off. Y'all are running them off. And some of y'all just fucking it up. And you wonder why you can't get shit. You wonder why your life is such a struggle and a travesty. Because you can't win when you ain't right within. Okay, Lauryn Hill said it best. You can't sit up here and do something. I don't understand. Like, if you feel like that the man that you have had a child with is so bad to the point that you fear for your life, yes, I can't tell you, don't file charges or don't call the police. If you fear for your life, yes. But you cannot sit up here and say you fear for your life from something that was sent 3 weeks ago, and you are still, you know, coming over, you're coming over their house, you taking money from them, and they're supporting you and y'all child. You know, you have some of y'all, you know, I don't think some folks don't understand when you put charges on these men that were doing what they're supposed to do. You not only mess up the support system for, you know, support, like him supporting, if he paying child support on time, he paying bills, and he didn't put himself, he doing what he's supposed to do. Not only you messed it up, you messed up a relationship with your child and his father. And I think some of us don't understand that we're playing a really, really dangerous game. You cannot take stuff, you cannot take kids away from people. You cannot use that as it's not a chess piece. This is not a game. And you wonder why these kids be 15, 16 years old and they be resentful of you. You know, because you're doing stuff you're not supposed to be doing. It's just, I don't understand it. And now I understand when some men say that, you know, they got some mean baby mamas. I thought it was just a figure of speech. And some of y'all are doing some wrong. And you need to reevaluate. If he ain't doing what he's supposed to do, if he ain't giving you no nook, and he ain't doing that, he just probably don't want you. And you have to respect it. If he moved on to another woman, as long as he's taking care of your child and doing what he's supposed to do, that's what matters. Stop trying to hold these kids, you know, over these men. And it's sad. And some of y'all are really pathetic, and y'all want to see me, you blessed. God bless me with my child. But you look what you're doing. The blessing that he's gave you, you simply using as a pawn, as a chess piece. Something that you brought into this world is very terrible. And not only that, when you do these men wrong like that, and you play with their lives, you make it to the point that they might not even be able to get another job or anything. So you have to really think about that. And I'm not saying if you feel threatened, man, especially if you put his hands on you, yes, you need to call the police. But don't let anyone manipulate you to the point that you're doing something because somebody else told you to do it. Okay? You following lead because somebody else told you, and you trying to get back. It's not right. It's not right. It's not right. It's not right. And I don't want any women to feel like, you know, they're gonna use their child to make a man. That's not love. It's not gonna be. It's like, you know, asking Genie from Aladdin to make somebody fall in love with you, make them look. It's not possible. It's not gonna work. It might feel like something, but it's not. It's like a slave. Like it's disgusting. But enough of talking about that, because I feel like I've gotten my point across the best I could for right now. But black men, y'all got to get y'all shit together. You men, and I know the system fucked up. It is. I'm sorry you got to play the game, but do what you're supposed to do to take care of your children. If you didn't sit up here and you done had 2 or 3, 4 kids, and you can't pay child support and all that type of stuff, you got to suck it up. Okay? It's 2015. You don't know where babies come from. You don't know how they created it. You need to take your ass back to high school, because you need to read some books. There's too much technology. There's too much in your face. There's no reason on earth how you not know that you sticking your penis inside a vagina and you're not wearing any protection. You cannot trust that they're taking birth control. You cannot. Do not, and I think a lot of us are having sex just because the shit is fun and it feels good. Let me tell you something. You will end up with 5-10 minutes, because I know some of y'all stroke gang is giving 5-10 minutes and a lifetime with somebody that you do not want to be with. Okay? And some of y'all be taking this blessing stuff easy. Anybody can have a baby. Anybody can have a baby. It's what you take care of it and groom it and make something of it makes it a blessing, so they can give back and help people out. But some of y'all bringing these kids in this world, and y'all bring them in so much struggle and so much strife and just drama and it's really sad. It's really sad. That's what I'm saying. Black men, stop. Y'all be going and y'all be screwing these women, and y'all ask me, you know, just, oh yeah, I put you can't do that, and then you be fucked up. A year too late, you find you got this girl pregnant and a baby knocking on your door. It's too late. Go get you some condoms. Don't take shit. I don't want to hear this damn. You don't like to wear a condom. I don't want to hear none of that. Because some of y'all be in some predicaments that you can't afford, and your mind is not able to even grasp on. So do better. That's all I can tell you. Do better. If you do not want to have a child with her, you don't want to wife her, don't get her pregnant. Don't. Just move on. It's some spiteful women out here. And there's some fucked up men out here. Let me tell you something else. Women, stop begging these men to do right. If he ain't paying child support, he ain't helping taking care of your kid, cut his ass off and put his ass on child support and move on about your damn life. There is no reason why your ass need to be asking Uncle Sam for some damn money and your man around here riding around in Lexuses and shit from toe-to-no dealerships and shit, and you can't take care of your business. And you asking Uncle Sam, you asking us to take care of your ass. Bitch, we wasn't there when you was getting nothing in. Okay? You should have just sucked the dick and just called it a day. But some of y'all want to feel good. And you be fucked up. And some of y'all be so mad and angry that you take the shit out on the kids. Like you be mad and cussing their ass out and talking to them crazy. They didn't ask to be here. And we have to realize that getting a child, bringing a child in this world is not an investment. It's a debt. And it's a debt that you got to be able to. Love ain't going to pay no damn bills. Okay? So you have to realize, is this something that I'm ready for? Or is this just, I'm doing it because I want to see what it looks like? Because to be honest with me, being honest with myself, I only want a child just to see what it would look like. To see if it would look like Justin. To see if it would act like Justin. To see if I can. Besides that, I think if I had him for like a day or so, I'll be like, okay, girl, this is it, move on. And I feel like a lot of folks do that now. So if you're not ready for that long-term commitment, don't make a relationship like that. Because when you bring a child in the world, that's a relationship. And it takes a long commitment, okay? It's a long commitment because even 18, they still need your nurturing. They still need your love. They still need it. Trust me. Mom and dad is still doing stuff for me, and I'm 28 years old. Okay? So you're never done raising your child until you dead and gone and you can't do nothing else. Because shit happens. I witnessed this weekend. Okay? So we got to step it up and we got to do better for our children. Because some of y'all, you keep providing slaves, I hate to say it, for the system. These kids be fucked up mentally because you done brought them in a world where you cannot provide, and you cussing their ass out because you mad at the man, or you cussing, you treating their ass, you don't want to come around because you want to be reminded that you with this woman, and this child is suffering from that. And then they be fucked up and they ain't doing what they supposed to do, and they ain't taking care of their business. They grew up in this fucked up world, they stressed out, and they acting out and all that type of stuff, and next thing they know, they doing the same shit. Day in jail. I don't understand. We're not seeing that the only thing that we are recycling is our children and our youth. And it's sad. It is sad. It is sad, sad, sad. So this is all I'm asking. Women and men, young men and women, if you want a child, make sure you're prepared for it. And stop being spiteful with these men. If they don't want to take care of their child, just say, fuck it. I'm going to do the best I can. Don't beg these men for shit. I'm tired of seeing that on Love and Hip Hop. Men, these women want to dog you out. They don't want to do right. And you taking care of your child. Make sure you got the receipts to show that you're doing what you're supposed to do. Have that relationship with your child more than just giving money. Because it takes more than just money to raise a child. It takes more than just doing that. Because let me tell you something. Taking care of a child is very expensive. You buying them clothes, make sure they get to school and got food on the table is not enough. They need life insurance, health insurance. They need education. They need love. They need nurturing. And you need to do stuff. You just can't. That's all I got. And I hope somebody will heed these words and understand that our youth really need our help, because we keep recycling them to the system that was designed against us. And some of us are too dumb to realize that. So think about that. If you know somebody out here right now, help them out. Help them understand that, Shanice, girl, stop. Just stop. Stop being spiteful to that man. Hey, Trey, stop, fucking with her. She don't want to do what you can. And get that shit documented in case she try you in the court of law. That's all I got. I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all even listening to the message. And I'll talk y'all later. Deuces.